This album is just crazy. I love it. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Molly, and in this video I'm going to be listening to the album Rest in Peace by Megadeth. Now this has definitely been a highly requested album for a long time here on my channel. Both people I know in person and on YouTube have been recommending this one over and over to me, and I am so excited to listen to it. As far as I know, I've never heard any music from Megadeth before, and from what you all have been telling me, this is like a staple to metal music. So I am just really excited to hear this one and see what I'm going to think of Megadeth. Okay, so starting Rest in Peace off, we have track 1, which is called Holy Wars, The Punishment Due. There's an awesome speediness to this one right off the bat. It's got a lot of energy. There's a really clear quality to his vocals. Okay, this song just took a bit of a turn. I just really love all of the change-ups that they're doing on this song. But throughout the whole thing though, the sound quality is really impressing me. It just has this really clear tone to it.
No more mistakes.
See, stuff like this, it's so much fun. It's so unexpected. Well, that was track 1, Holy Wars, The Punishment Due. I loved how speedy that one was. From beginning to end, it kind of just got started, and it just had this quick quality to it that just made it really entertaining to listen to. And I loved how they changed up the dynamics of that song a lot. There were like little portions where it slowed down or his vocal delivery would change and it would get really deep and growly sounding. And instrumentally, that one was great. It just sounded really clear. Like, I can't believe this album is from 1990. It just sounded more recent than that. I don't know. It just had a really good quality to its sound. Okay, moving on to track 2, we have Hangar 18. We're back with kind of a speedy quality to this one as well. There's just like a quickness that they have to their music. Their instrumentals are so much fun. They always throw on these little things that just change the song up a little bit. Yeah, see, the song just changed like its rhythm there all of a sudden. They can produce some absolutely crazy sounds with this electric guitar. There's so much variety to just this one instrument. It's impressive. That just did like a kind of crazy echoey quality in my headphones there. Well, that was track 2, Hangar 18. That was a wild song, just instrumentally so much fun, and it took so many twists and turns that I wasn't expecting. Just such an entertaining listen. I'm not sure who Megadeth's guitarist is, or it sounds like maybe they have multiple guitarists, but that to me is just, that really stood out on Hangar 18. The electric guitar there was just so much fun, and not as many vocals on that one. It was kind of a more instrumental, heavy song, but when he did sing, I really loved how heavy and deep his voice sounds, but yet it's so clear at the same time. I really, really like his vocal delivery. But I'm going to move on to track 3, which is called Take No Prisoners. That's such a unique sounding percussion. I was not expecting the multiple vocalists going on with this track. Kind of surprised me. That was awesome. Don't ask what you can do for your country. Ask what your country can do for you. That was track 3, Take No Prisoners. I had so much fun listening to that one. The percussion was really cool. I noticed like at the start, it just had such a unique tonal quality to it. And it was also cool at the beginning. There was almost like a call and response type of vocalization going on with the lead singer and like a group of people singing, which kind of threw me for a loop as well. I was not expecting that. But yeah, the instrumentals on this album are crazy. I absolutely love them. They're so entertaining, and they just like throw all of these little twists and turns on that just keep you on your toes. It always brings these unexpected sounds, and it's just making this album just so much fun to listen to. All right, moving on to track 4, we have 5 Magics. The song definitely has a little bit more of a slowed down tempo compared to the previous tracks. It's got a little bit more of like a simmering, kind of just slowed down quality to it. Okay, never mind. Here comes the energy and the speediness again. Alright, they've got the multiple vocalists back on this track. It's just such a deep vocal delivery. I can't even tell. Maybe they've distorted it a bit, or maybe that's his natural voice. I'm not sure. That was track 4, 5 Magics. Again, just such a fun song. It's actually really surprising me how little vocals are on this album. Like, it's very instrumental heavy, which is really fun because the instrumentals are awesome. But that track, I especially loved how it started off a little bit on the slower side, and then they kind of brought that energy, I don't know, it was like a third of the way into that track, and then it just had so much punchiness to it. But I'm going to continue on with track 5, which is called Poison Was the Cure. I love this start with the bass. The tone of that bass is just so clean and clear. It definitely sounds like something is building up. His style of vocal delivery on this one is very interesting. I don't know, it's very quick. Like, it's almost like he's muttering some of the lyrics. That was quite the abrupt ending to that one, but that was track 5, Poison Was the Cure. I love their ability to take their songs from like really slowed down, minimalistic, and then they just bring all of this speediness and punchiness with the instrumentals. Like that track was a great example of it. It started off so minimalistic at the start with just that bass, and then before I knew it, it was like the song just took off and it launched into this really like quick, fun little track. Moving on to track 6, we have Lucretia. At times, his voice actually reminds me a little bit of Lane Staley, the lead singer of Alice in Chains, just in how it has a similar quality of kind of bringing like this really heavy, grungy quality to it, but it's also very clear too. I love when those vocalists come on at certain points on this track, just to really add like a punch of energy on some of the vocal deliveries. Again, the sounds from this guitar, they're just so much fun. That was track 6, Lucretia. So much energy to that one. The vocals too, I loved how punchy they were with their delivery, and he was just bringing so much energy to his voice. And I feel like I'm just reiterating myself, but again, with the dynamics on that one, they were just so much fun to listen to. All of the change-ups of the instrumentals and everything. This album is just crazy. I love it. But up next is track 7, which is called Tornado of Souls. Yeah, they have an ability to make their music have this really big, grand sound to it. Like with the instrumentals and the vocals, there's just this really ambient, echoey quality to it, which I really like. I love how they're doing the vocal delivery. This line, who's to say, how who's is being delivered by like a group of people, it sounds like, and then he's just saying to say. It's just putting a lot of emphasis and punchiness on that first word. Again, I love how abruptly that track ended, but that was track 7, Tornado of Souls. Truly a tornado of sound, just a lot of energy with that one, and just an immense quality to the sound. Like there's such a grandness to the sound of this album. It's weird, it's hard to explain because the instrumentals are actually pretty minimalistic in terms of like how many instruments they're using. I'm not picking up on a whole lot of variety in terms of the like amount of instrumentals they're using. It's just the ones they are using, they're changing up so much and they're making them have all of these different effects and sounds, and I love that they're doing that. Okay, moving on to track 8, we have Dawn Patrol. I absolutely love the start of this one. Again, with that bass, there's such a dense sound to like the percussion. This track is actually a great example of that point I just made. We've really just got the percussion and the bass and his vocals, but yet this song is so entertaining. Well, that was track 8, Dawn Patrol, a pretty short little song, less than 2 minutes long. I actually loved that one though. Just the heaviness of it, it had such a dense sound to it, and his vocal delivery too was very deep as well. Absolutely loved that bass on it, just a really great clear sound to that track. But I'm going to move right along to the final song on Rest in Peace, which is, I guess, the title track. It's called Rest in Peace, Polaris. So we will see how this album is going to finish off. Were there just 2 vocalists on this? It could just be that they're changing up the effect on the vocals, though. It's hard to tell. Yeah, see, these vocals to me sound different, and they've got more of a muffled quality to them. That was cool. Yet again, another change up. Well, that was track 9, Rest in Peace, Polaris. That song pretty much just started and never stopped. It had that one little moment there that was really unexpected where the song just stopped completely for a couple of seconds, and then they brought that energy back. From time to time on that whole last track, they would do some things with the vocals sometimes that just were so unexpected. I loved it. Like, there were parts where the vocals sounded really muffled, and then they would get clearer, and they just did a lot of back and forth on that, which was cool. Alright, well that concludes my reaction to Rest in Peace, the 4th studio album from the band Megadeth. This one was wild to listen to. I can definitely see why all of you were recommending this one to me over and over again in the comments, because the variety on this album was just so entertaining. The instrumentals blew me away, honestly. I just thought they were so well done. I will say right now it's really hard for me to pick a favorite song from this album. I'd say Hangar 18 definitely stands out in just how awesome the instrumentals were. The vocal delivery was really fun too on track 6, Lucretia. I also really liked track 8, Dawn Patrol, just very different on this album. I loved how minimalistic that one was with just the bass and that percussion. But all of Rest in Peace, in my opinion, was absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad I finally checked this one out. Definitely let me know down in the comments if you want more Megadeth reactions, if I should listen to some of their other albums as well. But yeah, as usual, thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned, and I will see you in the next video.